Hello guys, how are we doing today? As you can probably tell, based on the fact that this is hardpoint on standoff, this is not a league play match. It's not a pubs either, gotta be honest with you. It's a 8 game. Obviously not Pro 8s, but basically this is just a bunch of people I usually play with on some ranked lobbies on league play. A couple of the guys play GBs quite frequently, and I think their record was like 12-1 and for like the past couple of weeks. So, point I'm trying to make is all pretty good players. So on my team I've got Beds, Capital, and Scooty. I'm the only one actually using a sub on this map. It's going to be 2 Krigs, 1 FFAR, and 1 sub. So that's interesting. And on the other team we've got Kai, Oreo, Kez, and DLS. You may have played us in League Play before. If you guys are in Master, it'll be interesting to know if you guys have. So yeah, that's what this gameplay is that you're seeing right now. With regards to coming up videos, or upcoming videos as people tend to say, I have a couple of top tips. I don't know how I didn't see that guy on my right. That was an absolute poor eyesight move from me. Like a top tips video, including one for movement, which is going to be in my next one, which I should probably do around later this week, beginning of next week. So stay tuned for that. I'll be quite good if you guys want to know how to maneuver around the maps a bit better, and things like that. It will be tailored towards subs more than ARs, because I know how to, well, I'm a sub player inside out on this game. To be fair, MW I played it with an M4 quite frequently, but there was never anything like League, so I don't know how good I actually was with an M4. Yeah, so that's going to be upcoming. And there's a couple of pub stomping ones which I've got coming as well, so stay tuned for that if you like the sound of it. Yes, so I'm just going to basically just talk through again pointers that I noticed in the gameplay in the background. As you can see, I'm currently 9-4, so it's not actually a huge scoreline right now. But I do eventually go 40-24, which I don't think is too shabby considering the fact that these guys are like some of the top players in League Play right now. So, and I mean, what is that spawn? What is that spawn? Thank God I managed to get one, and my other team managed to get the trade, but they'll probably spawn there again, to be honest, even though we've got heal. So yes, first off, I just wanted to point out the main reason why this map and game mode, because obviously it's on Search and Destroy, isn't in the rotation for CDL or League Play. And I think it's mainly just due to the fact that with respawn game modes such as Control and Hardpoint, I don't think it'd ever be a Control, to be honest. Maybe it could be. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. The spawns are just atrocious. See me stop shooting those to let my teammate perhaps didn't want to get a team kill on there, right there, but cost me a kill. Let me just, I know what's coming. There we are, look at that, check those corners, as Captain Prize would say. Where was I? I truly lost my train of thought. Anyway, forget it, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just completely running around the map aimlessly here. Ah, that's right, spawns. Spawns aren't great on this map for respawn mode, as you can see on this one. You get some proper weird spawns. But hopefully that's going to try out and fix. I know they're looking into something like that, and hopefully we can get it to some sort of League Play or part of the CDL rotation. That'd be awesome, because it's a great map. So, going into the gameplay, I mean, this is an absolute arse of a hardpoint to crack if the teammates on the other team are decent. Which is why I've just completely give it up here. So, the best of the gameplay is yet to come, so hopefully you guys are still here. I'm just going to be quiet for a couple of seconds while I get this absolute clip. Playing a bit cruddy, to be honest. That's what you got to do. That's 3. And the 4th, before I get taken out by a nade. Where was I? So yeah, lovely 4-piece there. And I think I managed to pick another 2 here. Yeah, there we are. Decimating on the map with the subs. With regards to this map playing as a sub or an AR, I think it is more of an AR heavy map. because there are so many long lines of sight, and the max damage range on a lot of subs are actually quite short. I think the 74U max damage range is between 8 and 9 meters, which obviously isn't a lot at all. Whereas ARs can go like 30, 40 meters, especially with the bullet velocity that they have now. They have been buffed. So yeah, I think it's probably an AR heavy map, which is why the team I'm playing with right here are running 2 AR, well 3 ARs including the FFAR, and 1 sub. Which is why a lot of this gameplay is me just chilling in the hill with a sub, because a lot of the hills are in buildings, so it obviously makes sense to have the sub in it, while the other teams just sort of slay around the map. So this hardpoint's not a bad hardpoint to break. The spawns, both sides are usually quite close. As I rip a guy off the heady right there. That was lovely, love to see it. Yeah, so it's not too bad. This one's not too bad to break. There are, like, as you can see, the windows up there are all, you can throw nades to them, which means that even though you are outside the building, spawning garage side, you can throw a nade up to the top of the steps, where I throw this one right here, but from the other side. So yeah, it's not a bad hardpoint. It's not as bad as the one as the cat. The one beneath the cat, which is quite difficult to break. You'll probably see, and I will cover this in my movements video coming up later this week, early next week as discussed, that I do a lot of stutter sprints where you'll see me start to sprint and stop, start to sprint and stop, and so on and so forth. And there are 2 main reasons for that. One is it helps you move faster. Essentially it gives you a little boost of, well, an acceleration when you start to sprint, which helps maintaining a good speed over a long distance. And secondly, it makes sure that you're ready for more gunfights. You guys probably know there's a sprint out time on the game, which essentially is that there's a delay between when you stop sprinting and when you can start shooting. And it's just there to balance sprinting out, because otherwise you could just absolutely act like a loony running around the map, sprinting and not actually getting any, there's no negatives to balance it out, if you see what I mean. And stopping sprinting every so often allows you to bring up your gun faster, a better chance of winning the gunfights you run into unexpectedly. I mean, I don't know how I died there. I'm assuming that wall was bangable, as yeah, it was a Krig to be fair. So damage probably got through the wall. I get a team kill there. I got roasted for that. Don't worry, I got roasted for that. Yeah, that's why you'll see me stutter sprinting in case you think it's a bit odd, but I will, along with many other things, discuss that in my movements video. I think my movement video is going to be more one where I jump into a private match and just display it. I think it'll be easier to explain that way rather than do it over a gameplay. There's one thing seeing it, and another thing me talking about it. It's probably easier if you just show you. That's what's going to be coming up later this week. And yeah, I don't know how we lost control of that hill. Bit of a bummer, because they've probably got it on lock right now, especially 20 seconds left. It's an easy 20 seconds for them. But my thoughts are, next one's in the middle, so if I push and I die, worst case scenario is I spawn the map and it's not a huge situation. However, as you can see here, I don't spawn mid-map. I spawn the opposite side than my teammates, right next to hill, which is why I didn't expect it to be going that side. I thought it'd be running out tank way. Yeah, as you can see, spawns are completely messed up, which is why it's not in the league heritage, which is why it's not part of CDL yet. Yeah, we need 30 more points. The other team need about 100, so we should clear this out. And you can see a lot of my gameplay is checking corners before I jump on the hill, just because as soon as you're on the hill, they know you're there, and you're at a more disadvantage than if you were just checking corners outside the hill. Again, it's just all about being unpredictable for them, so it's knowing what they're thinking and being somewhat unpredictable, so that they don't know where to kill you. It makes it harder for you to kill, and it makes gunfights a lot more biased in your favour, which is ideal. So moving on to P2 here, I do comment to my teammate that it's coming out, but we've spawned all the way out, which isn't great. But I think, I don't know whether it's this one or the next we end up clearing out one, but there's me not focused. I should have known there was a guy. I mean, none of our team have challenged anyone in a while. They've obviously got hill control. I should have read someone was in that window, and I'm obviously cautious of it right here. Don't know why I did that. No one's in the hill. So my brain's slowly shutting down towards this side of the game. As you can see, I'm just making absolutely stupid decisions. But you probably saw the leaderboard there. The rest of my team are absolutely going off, which is huge. Pick up a 2-piece. Somehow managed to win that kill hipfire. God's bless me right there. And that finishes out the game. So as I said, I've got a couple of videos lined up for you coming up later this week, and I will leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and sub as usual, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you guys in a bit.